You can use him to chump while you set up your disruption, and then he'll bounce back. And alternatively, I'm going to be testing Lumen Grid Sentinel.
What does that guy do exactly?
Lumen Grid Sentinel is no, he is 1 blue, 2 other for a 1/2 flying wizard. That whenever an artifact comes into play on your side, you may tap target permanent.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Just match breakers.
Yeah, he'll tap down blockers. You can use him to tap down problem lands against 43 lands, and you can reuse his ability with Esperzoa. As he bounces artifacts back, you replay him. You can vial in something with an artifact on an opponent's turn, tap down their creature so they can't attack, and then you can swing it.
Seems like a...
I don't know if he'll be good, but I want to test it.
Looks cute though.
Sure. And you said your sideboard, you just changed the Phyrexian processor to the 3rd Hibernate?
Yeah, the fourth hibernation.
Sorry, yeah, 4th Hibernation.
Definitely. And again, the sideboard slots are whatever you were expecting. I was actually expecting a lot more natural order Progenitus, and so that's why that was there. The other thing I would change is going to a 3-1 split between Relic of Progenitus and Tormod's Crypt, so that if you do Chalice for 1 against Icarid or something like that, you can Trinket Mage up Tormod's Crypt instead of Relic.
Sure. Anything else you want to say about the deck? There's a lot of people watching.
No, other than that, I mean, it's pretty fun. There's lots of good artifact disruption that's just not being used. So,
you think that this might go under the radar and
I don't know. It might probably. I imagine someone somewhere is going to play it.
Fair enough. Okay, well, thank you so much for doing this deck, or Good Decks Live, rather. Foster, anything you want to add before?
I hope I don't play you. This hibernation looks like it's gonna wreck me.
Right. What are they?
They sound exactly like John Malkovich.
Okay.
I think that's a good thing, right?
Maybe.
He's a very good actor. Can you say like Teddy KGB things? Have you seen the movie Rounders?
Oh, please tell me you saw Rounders.
Rounders now.
Oh.
Give me your mind. It's a joke anyway. I am paying you. Okay.
It's a blank joke.
So you've got Phyrexian processor in your deck. So if you end up creating any tokens today, you can take some GG's live tokens.
You know those are worth like at least $10 each, right?
They're going for quite a bit.
They're skyrocketing.
Right. Well, I will keep these for my minions then.
Alright, well, good luck in your last round. Hopefully you top 8. Your deck looks exciting.
Okay.
So.
I'll see you in a
Yeah,
sec.
I'll see you.
So yeah, there you have it, the mono blue Stax deck that John Daly was playing. Let's go back to us. I'm Ben SW, joined here by a special guest, Colosso Fuentes. Colosso Fuentes just picked up his 2nd loss, but I believe the next 2 should be able to make it in, so maybe
My
you can
bricks are
get it in.
insane. Look at those.
Oh, did you leave something here, John?
Pen? Oh, that's pretty important.
Oh, your bag? Yeah. Looks like standings are being posted.
I don't want to look.
You don't want to look at the
Just,
standings?
like,
Okay.
I have to win. Like,
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter what the standings are. If you win, you're guaranteed like $100 for top 16, and maybe you're going to be the lucky one who top 8s.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now the players are looking at the standings, clamoring, seeing if they can draw. I think that almost everybody has to play. Maybe 1 or 2 players can draw, but I think everybody has to play. Just the way that the amount of people we had and how it ended up. I was just looking at the standings or the pairings each round, and like this is from 2 rounds ago, right? And these 2 guys played, so the 2 18-pointers drew. And then the rest, these 2 18-pointers can't be played against each other. So they both have to play people. They have to both get paired down. So
That's pretty good.
We'll see.
Me anyway. Maybe the variance gods won't strike me down.
I hear you've got sick variants once or
I
twice.
run so bad, like it's awful.
So I mean, this is a question I've had. Is just like I've come to the realization somewhat recently. It's just like complaining about running bad and those sorts of things. Just like there's no point to doing it. But
Clearly,
clearly,
there's no point at all to doing it. It just
like,
it's
like complaining.
It's
right?
actually the most pointless thing ever.
I've started to stop complaining about
It's
when I
hard,
get
isn't it?
unlucky. Yeah, like at the Pro Tour, I played in a PTQ, and I go turn 2 Progenitus with Hypergenesis. Turn 2 Progenitus, say go. I'm at 20 life. I die. And then, like, I wanted to just not say anybody to anybody, just like, yeah, I lost. And somebody came up and he's like, how'd you do, Ben? And the PTQ, I'm like, yeah, I lost. He's like, what happened? I'm like,
I don't want to talk.
Well, I got dealt 20 damage in 1 turn on turn 3. What do you want from me?
So how did that good deck live go?
Went really
Pretty
well.
I actually like the
Yeah, that deck looks sweet.
deck. I mean,
Did you
Sculptor?
see those hibernations? They're gonna crush me.
turn 1 hibernation, go.
I don't know what that card does.
It bounces all
It
green
just-
features back.
Yeah, that's
so
all
I
it does.
thought.
Yeah, that's all it does.
Okay.
Progenitus.
Yeah, turn 1 propaganda is probably sicker. You're like, I have to use all my mana to attack?
Oh, like Progenitus only needs 2 mana to just battle him.
Yeah.
So like just bouncing it back just seems so miserable.
But what do you think of, what was it, Ethereal Sculptors?
Ethereum Sculptor? That looks
Ethereum
pretty
Sculptor.
nice.
It seems good. Like it makes. I think it's big potential.
And
He said Mechanist was really bad.
is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, it seems like that deck needs some thirst for knowledge.
That's what I said actually. Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely needs. Those could easily be 2 thirst for knowledges.
Like if you want it as a 4-drop, I say Factor Fiction. Just go all in. Right?
No, thirst for knowledge. I think you need to max out on your thirst for knowledges before you start putting in some factor fictions.
Nah, trust me. I am a big fan of Fiction.
That's a deck that needs thirst for knowledge because after a while you have enough
You need some gas.
Ethereum sculptors, where another one isn't going to do anything for you.
Well, the awkward thing about the Thirst for Knowledge is like he has like what? He had 4 sphere resistances and that Golem that was also sphere resistance.
Yeah, I
So like
guess.
later on in the game,
He didn't actually have real stream resistance.
Yeah, he did. Right?
I don't remember
Just
seeing
a
it.
Lodestone
Just a Lodestone Golem.
Oh, I guess it's not.
But
I
I
have to
think,
go pick a feature match.
yeah, I think you can pay 1 more. Be careful with the chair knocking up against that computer because we want.
I think I gotta go game.
Yeah, your match is about to start. Right, so we are in. This is what round is this? This is round 9. Holy cow! Where does the time go? I think it's round 9. Yep, we have round 8. So this is the last round of Swiss. Last round of Swiss. It looks like we got 6 players already locked up for top 8 because of the number of players in the tournament. So there are going to be 2 matches where the winners are in. We're probably going to cover one of those matches. There's also the other story of the tournament is Aaron Wayne, who isn't in contention for top 8. He is in contention for top 16, and he could be the first player to 30 points in the Open Series. So he will have a clear-cut lead if he gets top 16 and have 2 buys locked up already this early in the season. So I think I'd like to have the win and in matches, and then we can just report on how Aaron Wayne does. I love Aaron Wayne. But I think it's more interesting magic to see someone make it into top 8 and then get to follow them into the single elimination part of the tournament. So looks like the standings have gone down, so the pairings should be going up soon. All right, so pairings are up, and we should be hearing something soon as to what the standings are. What our feature match is. So I think we may be actually covering the Aaron Wayne match. I like Hagen. So he convinced you to get an Aaron Wayne match?
Yeah. Basically, the idea here with the Aaron...
I prepped him on what it was.
About how...
Yeah, exactly what you're about to say.